Good morning. Wakey, rise and shine. It's morning time.
Big up everyone. So what was meant to have happened this morning? Was I meant to have had another breakdown or something? Was I meant to be on here loopy loo? No, sorry, that didn't work. So yeah, so what happened yesterday, what they done was they uploaded another picture. You know, the picture that I got them to take down of my partner's ashes. So that picture, I know he's got that picture now, so it doesn't really bother us. What kind of bothers is them jumping into the comments, the two of them, this Sherlock Jones and Wurzel, jumped into the comments and they're talking to each other. Now, I haven't seen these comments because I shouldn't, I've been advised not to look at them. So if I've been advised not to look at them, what do we think is in them comments? Well, I can tell you the title of the post that he put up. Something about grit and a shovel above my partner's ashes. So he's meaning that they're going to dig a hole, maybe, and bury her ashes or something. I don't know, because yesterday that Sherlock is saying that I've been acting a big man on the internet. Can someone tell me if I've been acting a big man on the internet? Have I ever said that I'm some kind of fighter or some kind of hard man? Because I've never said that. I think I've said, and I think people confirm this, that I know zero about boxing. I know zero about fighting. If I could avoid fighting, I will. If I can't avoid it, then I'll deal with whatever comes to us when it comes to us. I'm that kind of person, like everybody. I can't see there's one person on this earth that wouldn't protect themselves if somebody come to them, whoever it was. I'm not saying you would have a chance with everybody, you know what I mean? But at least try and defend yourself if someone does come to you. But I think what they're wanting us to do is they're trying to affect my mental health, to try and get us to say something or do something, out like what I normally don't do, because I know they're running with this narrative that Rob's a whatever and he's throwing about this R word. I did at the time, and as soon as I did, I apologised. I was so sorry. I think I was more sorry than anybody has ever been on this internet. I shouldn't have said what I said, but I did. My mental health was failing as well, because don't forget, they'd already been trolling us with profile and that before my mental health did fail. So yes, my medication didn't work, but I think that they added to it. It wasn't their fault. I think that would have happened regardless. It would have just been something else. But they added to it. Added to it. Now, let me explain malicious communications for anybody that doesn't understand malicious communications. So the communications bit is a message or a comment or an email, something like that. So that's the communication bit. Now, the malicious bit is causing harm to someone, like making their mental health fail. That's the malicious bit. So me saying that on the internet, one, isn't malicious communications, because with what you say on the internet, there needs to be intent that goes with it. Because you haven't actually private messaged anyone, you've just literally said it out of your mouth in an argument, there needs to be intent behind that for the police to actually do anything about it. But they can about malicious communications, and like I've just said, the malicious part is what you cause to that person. So upset, mental health fail, that's the malicious bit. But I would like someone on here to tell me, like when my channel went down, like what do we think that I had put out that had caused that? Let's say it's the competition thing that I said about. Bearing in mind that was one post, and then I realised to myself, well, look, If they're that daft and they think they're winning something good, you know, let them do it. Let's not forget that this isn't the first time that I've seen him rip people off. Let's go back a few Christmases when he collected all that money for them sleeping bags and the homeless and whatever he collected for. And he went and bought 60, 80 pounds worth of shopping, done one video and that was it. So it's not like this person's track record is that good. Plus, if you're getting like that much money for an item, £100 or whatever it is, £200, whatever it is, you could offer something a little bit better. Now, we all know where that came from. We've seen it on Temu. Costs about £4. You know, offer you people a bit extra stuff. You know, if you're making £100 on something, offer something better. That's probably why you didn't sell many tickets, because your item was rubbish. It's off Temu, it's Chinese crap. You know, but that's me saying that on the internet about something that you've done on the internet. I could have easily put a picture of his lass up or something and call her, but I choose not to, because I'm not like that. So I think you need to rethink what you're doing, because don't forget that I've already got you on malicious communications. So another thing that was said yesterday, that Wurzel could take my channel. Didn't he try last week? Didn't he try and fail? You know, if you've tried and failed at something, just give up. Because in this instance, trying won't make you perfect. What that will do is, it'll end your own channel. Because do you think I'm lying about YouTube knowing that you've reported my channel and you've had your buddies reporting my channel? You know what I mean? You think everybody's dumb by you? What a mistake you've made. What a mistake you've made. Now, I don't normally make videos on you. I normally just upload one video a day. Might put something on Facebook. But I don't see why that's a problem. If someone's on the internet and you want to make a video on them, make a video on them. That's why we're going to come on to something else. Because I understand a lot of people, I don't know, get their back up about me making these videos and saying, having an opinion on something. Because I got blamed targeting someone yesterday. Well, targeting, like a week and a half ago. That's what I need to do as well. Yesterday's video I uploaded before I actually spoke to the person that I said, you know what I said yesterday in the video. So I do owe that person an apology. The person will know who they are because I spoke to them yesterday morning. This is me apologising to you for releasing that video without editing that, because we had actually made up and sorted things out before that video hit YouTube. But because I went out, that video was already made. So I owe him an apology. If he's listening, he will know who he is, because we talked yesterday morning and we sorted things out. And then obviously 1:30, this video was ready to put out, but I'm out. I can't edit it in any way, if you know what I mean. It's already made, so I had to release it. But I did think that once I'd released it, that I would retract and apologise this morning for what I said yesterday, because I shouldn't have said anything and put a post out. I think I said something because he hadn't responded to the post, and then he did respond to the post. I think it was because I didn't tag him properly. It didn't tag him, so he didn't see the post. He must have got told about it. So this is an apology from me. I shouldn't have uploaded that video. I should have edited it before, you know, so I take that back and I apologise. See, I know when I've done something wrong, and I can admit to when I've done something wrong, unlike some people on here. But I can't see what's the problem with me making these and having an opinion on stuff. I don't go personal with people. The boxing match I had an opinion on that I got brought into loads of trouble. I should have been allowed an opinion on that. I can't see why I'm not. You get Dr. Rackpool, you get other people. So would it be different if I just made short videos and just made like one after another, instead of just making one about everything that's gone on? Maybe that would work better. Because anything I say in here isn't meant for harm or anything. And I don't anyway. I didn't go in on Lion King. I just said about the boxing match. And I think I'm allowed my opinion on that. If we're going to start shutting opinions down, then we might as well just, you know, we might as well leave. Because if you can't have an opinion about something, then there's something wrong with this world. At least you're allowed an opinion. Not a personal opinion, just an opinion about what that person's done online. Remember, we're talking about online activities. We're not talking about personal activities. Yes, maybe I have about someone else. But don't forget, I'm friends with that person, that victim's dad. I've seen all that firsthand. So, but yeah, I honestly do think all this stuff with Wurzel is in preparation for the Messiah's return. Yeah, I really do think this is like the Messiah's return. I know people will, because, you know, most of them are gullible, but more for them, isn't it? You know, as long as he keeps his hands off women, I think everything should be fine. Keeps his hands off women and knives away from people, then I think we should be okay. So like I've said, I'm not looking at anything. I'm one step away from banning them completely from my channel, because I don't understand how they can come over to my channel and have a say and allowed to comment when I'm completely blocked and have been for a long time off their channels. So if I want to tell something about someone or something, or leave a comment, I can't, because my comments don't show up. So why do I allow them to come over and spout on my channel? One, because I'm for free speech, but I thought that's what the kind of Pinnack movement was as well. It was like free speech, freedom of your rights and stuff like that. How comes my rights have been taken away and shut down long before all this has happened? Not Mr. Freedom, are we? Freedom of speech. It's more like I'll edit and delete what I don't want people to see. Yeah, I leave everything on my channel. Doesn't matter what you say, it will be on my channel. Even if you say something about me, like come in and say bah bah bah, maybe they do disappear because they get reported. That's the difference. Yours get reported, they don't get deleted, they get reported. You know, when you're saying stuff and people see it, you know, and they can see what's going on here, they report your comments. Of course they do. It's up to you how this ends, you know what I mean? Carry on. I've got enough evidence to get his boy from malicious communications. So I think the ball is very much in my court at the moment. And I'll decide when that ball gets hit. That'll be my decision, not yours. So let's start with these live streams. So basically, in the world of YouTube, it's been kind of going crazy because Cumbrian Truth's out now, isn't he? So I think there was a big argument on Video Craig's last night. I didn't manage to get some of that live though. I think because the way that Video Craig was talking about it, it sounds quite bad. So the problem is when you clip bits and you put them up, you kind of clip the juiciest bits, and that juiciest bit can be the bit that actually affects your video or your channel, if you know what I mean. In a massive live, it probably doesn't get noticed as much because it's in a live, you know, it's happening in a live somewhere. But when you kind of clip them juicy bits and then upload them separately, it kind of, I think it makes YouTube look bad at your videos, and that's when you start getting them taken down. But yeah, I wish I would have got part of it. But I'll start with these live streams and I'll come back to you at the end.
It's the truth, right?
That's why I say I'm slow, but aren't we all? I'm fucking slow.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, but it's the truth, right? I promise you, right? It's the truth, lads. Hunter sold the ass out of a girl, right? He pretended he was a woman. You know what I mean?
Round two.
Now now he's come on top. Now he's come on top, and he can't handle it. Because before, when I was just sitting on my own here, and he sucked you in, Bright. He sucked you in, and he was popping up, going, "Oh, stop picking on Bright. Stop picking on Bright." No, he did, because he kept on saying I was picking on you. Was I picking on you, Bright?
No, but I knew what he was saying. He was trying to say, let him finish.
Bright, can I ask you a serious question, bud? And you don't have to answer this question, Bright. Can I ask you a question, Bright?
He never said that once, Bright.
Bright, can I ask you a question? And you don't have to answer it.
Can I ask you a question, Chris?
Of course you can, Ultra. Go ahead.
You are simple, aren't you?
That wasn't a question, that was a statement.
All right, are you simple?
Exactly.
Are you simple, and are you a big ego?
Was there something more coming? A big ego? What, or was that your question? Am I simple and am I a big ego?
I was going to add something else, mate, but I had to restrain.
Yeah,
myself.
you were, but that shows how simple you are, because you can't even fucking remember. I think, right? So the answer to your question is,
chose not to end it, Chris.
no, you didn't choose not to. You didn't choose not to. You couldn't. You didn't have the brain capacity to do it, man. Ultra, you've proven it. Right, so do you want the answer to your two little dumb questions? Do you want the answer?
Answer to what?
The answer to what? The two questions you just asked us?
I don't understand, mate.
Oh my life, seriously. I'm honestly, Ultra, I'm not going to say this once. I'm going to tell you this now. Hold these two horses while I count them, you thick fucker. Right? Have you heard yourself? Listen, Ultra. You can literally hear yourself as well, can't you?
Ask me the question what you wanted to ask.
I'm trying to, Bright. I'm trying to, right? But Ultra keeps interrupting us because I know he doesn't want us to ask you this question.
I'm a bit tired.
Right, so you're going to shut up and let me ask Bright the question.
Don't take too long.
Right. Bright, can I ask you a question, mate? Right, I'm going to ask you anyway. Right, so does Ultra, or has Ultra ever attempted to have communications with you other than on a live with other people?
No.
He hasn't. So you don't speak to Ultra offline at all, do you?
No.
Brilliant. That's fine. And I believe you. I believe you when you say that, right?
True,
I believe you, Bright. I believe you.
I believe you, Bright. I do. So Ultra.
I met him a couple of weeks ago through the internet.
So you've met him in person then? Actually met him in person?
No.
You met him a couple of weeks ago.
Chris,
where online?
Chris, you're asking Bright all these questions and you're getting no answers. So, like, keep asking.
Well, I am. If you shut up, you fucking divvy, and if you listen, and are you worried about the answers to these questions?
He doesn't have to because he knows what's what. But yeah, just keep going, Chris.
So, have you met Ultra in person?
No.
So you met him a couple of weeks ago, where online?
Yeah.
So that's all you know of him.
Oh, and he stood out and said something to somewhere. I thought, who's this? Who's this Ultra? And then I got to know. Yeah.
So what did he say? What drove you towards Ultra?
Good question. Yes, good question. What pulled me towards him?
Yeah, what give you that like magnetism towards Ultra? Why are you being drawn towards him? What's he done for you, Bright, that like others haven't, or you see you think you're awesome at Ultra?
What he was saying to Alan before, let him say what he needs to say.
And Bright, I've known you for a lot longer than a couple of weeks, so Bright, if you can remember.
Came round said the other week, you didn't know me, Chris.
Yeah, but Bright,
no, that's not true. That's not true, Bright.
No, Chris, I did say that, and if you need the stream, I'll give you the stream.
Bright, I've actually said I came across you in the past, and what you said, mate, again, I'm not going to bring this up again, bud, because I shoot from the hip, kid.
I went, no, think again, Chris.
I'm not sure to filter anything, right? But when I first met you, I come across you, I like cancelled that out, mate, because I kind of looked and I heard someone that was, you know, I wasn't really in right. I've tell you, mate. I've not. You're not me, mate, right?
Chris, why are you stuttering, bruv?
Why, Ultra? Because I'm trying to have a conversation with the kid, right? Realistically, something like you haven't, other than what you haven't, right?
You're getting nowhere with this, and I'll mute up. So continue, yeah.
No.
So why are you still speaking?
Why are you pegging? Why are you fucking going
Who put 50 pence in the back of the dickhead?
Keep going.
Why are
See,
you
right, what I'm saying to you, mate, right, is I've never lied to you and tell you that I love you, I like you, I think everything you said is fucking hunky-dory. I'll tell you exactly what I thought of you, haven't I, from day one.
What have you thought of me, Chris?
Well, again, I haven't filtered anything up, mate, but everything I've said about you is something you've said about yourself. And I've never judged you for it. As I've just said, I kind of have a bit of an understanding of what you're saying. But you see the man down the bottom here, does it not bring into question why?
He's not taking the piss, right? He's not taking the piss, right?
No, I'm not, right. I'm fucking not, mate. I'm not taking the piss at all. I'm asking you a serious question here. What is he doing for you that you feel you owe something to him for knowing him for a week?
Because he's been...
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
You Archie, fucking hell.
I've picked up on.
What's happening, lad? We good, Archie, lad.
All good.
Yeah, man.
Ultra, you talk some fucking shit, you do, mate. You preceded yourself to be a woman for months upon months. That's what you did.
Yeah, so that wasn't a dream, Archie. That wasn't a dream that I had, was it?
No, was it fuck?
Yeah, Ultra, there you go. You've come banging.
Ultra.
See, you
Yeah,
couldn't have done it, Ultra.
And you just says before, hey, Ultra, and you just says before, no, shut up, yeah, because you talk shit, shut up. And you says before you didn't talk to anyone offline, you talk shit there as well, because when you fell out with Babs, what was the first thing you done, you little daft cunt? You ran and put all the text up online. When you were back and forwards. So don't fucking lie. So don't lie. Yes, you were. And Flavors has just brought up before. You doxed his fucking family.
Yes, there you go.
So are you and your little pal behind all this doxing?
Ooh, I don't even think this is a mic drop yet. Yeah, you know, I think there's more to come still.
Do it again.
Oh, check, Doc. Oh, check, I told you. He's muting himself. He's come on top. Oh, Arch. He's come on top, Archie, bro.
Yeah,
I'll tell this dickhead. Listen, I'll tell this dickhead, Ultra.
Flavors,
He picked the fucking fight with the wrong person.
I didn't know he doxed your family like until you just said before.
What? I doxed Flavor's family?
No, it was this. It wasn't him. He was a mod in the channel that did it. Archie, it wasn't Ultra. It wasn't Ultra, Archie, mate. He was a mod.
Why are you expecting me to fight other people's battles? Yeah.
Well, that's all you do. All you do, fight other people's battles, and you do it very poorly. You're not a very good missionary, are you?
You want to fight your own battles instead of concentrating on other people's battles.
Hey,
if I was a mod in someone's chat,
why are you boys so upset? Makes me laugh.
We're not. We're just putting you right.
Because you're sitting there giving Billy big balls, filling Flavor's head full of shit. That's what you're doing. Yeah, you are. That's what you're doing. You've just sat there and filled him full of shit. I've not spoken to anyone offline. I've not done this. I've not done that. And you've done all of it.
Lie.
Boy, Archie, are you the same bloke that was nearly crying his eyes out when fighting Irish and he ran you off YouTube?
He never ran me off YouTube.
Archie, you laugh so fucking hard when you was on that panel, mate.
My partner.
This is the mentality of him.
With vulnerable people, you little spastic. And for that to get took out there, that puts her job at deputy. You
so Olga, do you actually find that amusing? People's families being fucking upset for stuff. Is that what you take a kick from?
Of course he does. I've not just says what he says to Flavors before. What did Flavors do to deserve that?
Listen,
Nobody deserves that,
Archie,
you little
what
wrong-
I'm going to say now, mate, right, is every single one of us on this panel, right, we've all had a little run-in and whatnot, but you know, what I'd like to think is when you spot a proper wronging, you all come together to out that wronging. And even this cunt knows he is a fucking wronging. And he picked a fight with me. He picked one with me, and he had multiple other fights. This is your shit, Ultra. You caused this shit, son.
You caused all this by coming up here.
I'm up here on my own, right? All the wrong uns stick together.
You hid behind a woman's account.
No.
You hid behind a woman's account.
How can you
You
call
hid behind
Archie
a woman's
wronging?
account for
How can you
months.
call Archie wronging or me wronging or Chris wronging? How's Chris wronging?
Because I fucked him over good style and he kind of did now else but sit and lick his fucking wounds. That's why I'm a wrong.
And he fucking knows it.
How can you go? How can you dare to call out Archie wronging? How can you dare call Archie wronging? Well, explain. Elaborate.
You were under Ultra Collective and you were under Dexter McPound, you little fucking freak. So don't talk shit.
Elaborate. Look here, you're acting like a big woman now.
That's all you can say. You act like a child. Act like a child.
Yeah. That's what you do. When people come on top of Archie, bro, this is how they act.
Archie, promise you won't start doing the McDonald's and all the Mai Tai bullshit on me, because I just laugh at you, bro. Because
Well, he's not going to be able to do that, but yeah, is he, you fucking divvy? He's not going to be able to
nothing.
No one's even mentioned that, you faggot. So why are you mentioning it?
I like BKB.
Why are you mentioning it?
Fuck all, mate. You're a family man. Grow up.
Family, you listen to what family is, doesn't it? You've got a family.
Is that meant to be an attack? You're a family man, grow up. Wouldn't that be the equivalent of someone that's grew up? A family man. Flavors. Ultra, where's your wife and kids?
Needs to grow up.
Where's your wife and kids, Ultra?
Needs to grow up.
No, Ultra, you just tell Archie as a fact. You said, you listen, you fucking tit. You just said to Archie, you're a family man, grow up. Wouldn't that be like the definition of someone that's grew up, being a family man? Where is your family?
Chris, not necessarily.
Where's your family? Where's your wife and kids?
I don't talk about my personal life online, not like
no, but you're quick enough to talk about where every fucker else is, so come on and like, where's your wife and kids?
I only said he's a family man, he needs to grow up, there's nothing...
No, but you said it like it was a bad thing, he needs to grow up for being a family man. What's a load of 55-year-old bloke that acts like a 17-year-old and thinks he's hard?
Yes.
17? Oh, okay.
Where's your wife and kids? Where's your family?
17. So is it there?
17.
Where's your family? Where's your wife and kids?
Chris, this is the thing, mate.
Ultra, don't get excited with the word 17, mate. Don't get excited.
Oh shit! Have I just triggered his fucking Maps identity there? The main attracted person that he is.
I think you did.
Oh my life! But I'm still not getting the answer to the question, Archie, that I'm asking him, mate. Right? Can you answer me this question? Where is his wife and kids?
Fucking on the next plane out of here if they know what's good for them.
He finds it hard to answer these simple questions, you know, but he can hide these shit in other people. And this is what I hate about dickheads like you, right? Honestly.
Archie, you in the spare bedroom, mate?
Wow.
At least he's got a spare bedroom. He doesn't live in a fucking hostel, sharing it with 8 other blokes and all wronging.
Well, I tell you what,
the word work, W-O-R-K. That's your word for today. Work.
My missus, mate, you know what I mean? Not on here.
What's the matter? Like, is the bloke next door making too much noise, Ultra, like in your little hostel you're in? At least the cunt's got a spare bedroom, Ultra. He's taking again. Is that a bad thing? Fucking hell! If he's got 2 kids, he must live in a 5-bedroom.
He's sitting in his box bedroom, isn't he?
Oh, he's probably sleeping in his fucking tent somewhere.
Ultra.
Ultra, that was fucking funny.
Ultra.
Oh, that's his attempt. Oh, my life. Come on. Ultra, you need to be a little bit more offensive than that, you know.
You're better than that. You're better than that. You're cleverer than that, Ultra. Come on. We know
And look, we've all admitted you're cleverer than that. Come on.
With fucking leukemia,
We
yeah.
know. We know.
Oh, he's
We know
added
he's
leukemia now. He's added leukemia. So what? That's a. Am I right? What is leukemia? Enlighten me what leukemia is.
This man crawled.
That's how sick you are. That's how sick you are. You could have said leprosy. You could have said fucking AIDS. You could have said fucking anything else, dwarfism or something like that, right? But leukemia, that's specifically a kid's fucking disease, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's sick, and that's how your mind works, Ultra.
Look, I'm a caring bloke and I'm very empathetic. Do you need help?
I'll tell you what, mate. I'd rather have fucking Hitler be my carer, or fucking. I'd rather be fucking baffed by fucking Ian Huntley than be taken care of by you, right? You fucking weirdo.
Look,
you've just said to fucking Flavors what did he do to deserve that? No man deserves that. No man deserves to have the family doxed. You fucking wronging.
Exactly.
Who doxed whose family?
Yeah, that's
No, he never said that. He said, "What did I do?" He said, "What did I do to deserve
Your
that?"
words were before to Flavors.
I wouldn't do
but
that.
you just said to Flavors, what did you do to deserve that?
No one
Doesn't matter what he did. Doesn't matter what he did.
Can I ask you a question then?
Attack me, don't attack me family. Attack me.
To do with
Go on, break. What's your question there, mate?
What, mate?
Oh, shut up, Chris. That's not your fucking panel, mate.
Was that?
Sorry,
Ultra you dosser, because people are doxing people's family and kids, it means they can't do anything else to the person. So shut the fuck up, you little wrong'un. Family shouldn't be brought into it.
Oh, shut up, Sophia. Ultra you dosser.
That's all you are, man. You're a dosser. You're a fucking dosser, man. You're a 55-year-old dosser who perceives herself to be a woman to talk to women when you're actually a man. You're a little groomer. You're a little groomer.
Archie, you're giving him much credit there. He's not actually a man, really, is he? He's a bit of a bitch.
More than a fucking bitch.
He's a bit of a fucking wet wipe, isn't he?
Little tart.
Ultra. Day 2 in the Big Flavour house. Ultra's been roasted to bits once again.
Ultra's crying. Ultra's crying.
Unlucky.
You know the doxing malarkey, what you've been talking about.
Yeah.
So why did you pretend to be a woman?
Have anything to do with me connecting to you?
Ooh, what's that with that? What was Bright just saying there?
Ultra, why did you pretend to be a woman for so long?
Look,
right,
shut your fucking silly little mouth, mate.
No, come on, I want to know why you pretended to be a woman for so long and speaking to women like you're a woman.
Nothing to do with you, Bright. Nothing to do with you, Bright. Nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you, Bright.
Yeah, well, that's how I start thinking about things, because I've heard you talking about it in the past. You getting doxed and all that. People.
Yeah, that's not to do with you. That's not to do with you.
Something to do with me. And
Bright. I don't know if you know what's good for you. I wouldn't speak to people like him.
No, I know.
No one said.
You would have said something, but
no one said
think about things.
No one said that had anything to do with you. No one even mentioned it.
All right, lad.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you. You don't know nothing about it. Ultra knows about it, but you don't know about it.
I know fuck all. That's what I know. I know fuck all.
Did it have anything to do with me connecting to you?
No, nothing to do with you connected to me. Not do you. Ultra was a mod on someone's channel, and this person who Ultra was modding up, this person was going around and snapping people's kids' pictures out of Facebook and fucking putting them up there, putting them out there, and this certain person got it and sent it to me on a text and said, look what someone just sent me. That's all right. Not to do with you, Bryce. Not to do.
And I have
So what's that to do with me?
kind of stuff myself.
You were a mod. You were a mod on our channel. So and you knew it was going on. You knew it was going on. So why didn't you just bounce?
I didn't know.
And you just said before, Oliver, what did you do to deserve this? Like, you know, you were backing certain people up.
There you go, Chris. There you go,
You've
Chris.
got your back.
No. Because he's saying
You said it. Come out your mouth. Come out your mouth.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
you must have
backpedaling,
knew
it's out
about
your
it. What did you do to deserve that?
You, mate. Have you got a sleeping bag over your head?
No, you said what did you do to deserve that, Flavors? The white say something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
said that earlier. So what was your
Well,
answer?
why would you come out with that? Why? You'd say
Because
that
usually in life, mate.
because
Usually
any
in life,
normal
if something
person.
comes for you, mate. There's usually a reason.
Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that.
Nobody in the world
Nobody
deserves
deserved
that.
it. I'm not saying he deserved it. I want to know, was there a reason behind it? Why do you
But
think it happened?
why?
I've just told you.
No.
There shouldn't have to be a reason.
No need to know.
No one deserves
You should have
People don't just go out
said,
to get people, do they?
no, you should have said.
Who made you fucking judge, jury, and executioner like and Lord of all fucking mighty?
You should have said Flavors. If you was any friend of mine, you would have said Flavors fucking hell. That was a bit hardcore. I never knew about that, bro. But you said, oh, what? Yeah, you should have said.
I did say I didn't know that. Oh, so
No,
you're
you
trying to
should
say
have
if I was a friend of yours? I didn't know.
Yeah.
But don't use that line on me.
No. You said, you said straight away. What did you do to get fucking that at QIA? Why? So you don't say something like that. What did you do, or what did you?
Oh, he's trying to gaslight you, Flavors. This is the typical tactic of a narcissist, right? They'll try and gaslight you. When they've been backed into the corner, when a narcissistic person is backed into the corner, they will try and gaslight you.
Can I just give you a little pointer? Get rid of the gaslighting thing, because that's a new world order fucking word. Get rid of it. Just call them anything else. Just get rid of the words and throw at you.
Because he scared off other people last night. He scared off somebody else from his phone.
No, so I wanna know the history of who this fucking Bob Cart is. He sounds like he's got a northeast accent, and he tells everybody he's very close to Gamer. And in a way, I want to know who he is. So if he's in the chat for you.
I know
he gets upset on behalf of other people, apparently.
Somebody just said they know who he is.
No, so
I
basically,
don't actually know who he is, but I know he jumps on panels and he shouts loads of shit at people and tries to run off.
Yeah, but he ran off AJ as well.
Yeah.
Bob
He just shouts a load of shit, though.
You're right, Ultra.
Bob Cart,
you're right, Baron.
Jump on
yeah, man. Sorry, I didn't know you was here.
Right, listen, Bob's coming up, okay? So one at a time, but Bob is coming up, okay?
Bob's coming up, so you better get yourself ready.
Hello, Bob.
Hello, I'm going to come do this. I'm going to come and do that.
Bob? What's happening, Bob?
I'll meet you at McDonald's, blah, blah.
2 seconds. Dogs up.
I'll punch you up the fucking road. I'll meet you at McDonald's. I'll leave in 20 minutes.
Hey, John.
Bob.
I'll film it all and put it on YouTube.
You're a bunch of fucking idiots. You're a bunch of fucking clowns.
I'll film it all, put it on YouTube, yeah?
We're all a bunch of clowns. Right, hold on.
20 minutes.
Bob,
20 minutes. I'm leaving now. Give me your postcode.
These clowns that's shouting, Pet, not yourself. Him that's shouting full of drink.
Oh, public eye.
Me?
Public
Yeah,
eye.
you do get the wrong.
We aside, yeah.
Listen, I'm not one of them. I'm not a keyboard warrior like that. I'd rather.
I'm not a keyboard warrior either, mate.
I can't be asked for the shit, and I like to get a chance to talk, and you don't seem to get the chance to talk. You know what I mean? So
right, okay then. So I've seen your name and I've heard what you've had to say in the community. You've come on live, calling people out. So I'm just curious at what your problem is, bro. You know what I mean? So if you want to speak, give us your reaction, bro.
What are you busy like?
I'm not busy. I'm fucking. All I want to know is who you think you are.
Listen, it doesn't matter who you think I am. You're asking questions that's irrelevant to you. You shouldn't be asking them sort of questions. Are you working for somebody you shouldn't be working for?
Fucking hell.
You gather an intelligence or something.
No.
Yeah, well.
All I'm trying to
If
say
you listen,
is,
to Ministry, if you listen to JJ, you'll hear what's been going on.
I know, but I'm not around here enough to watch what's going on. All I seen was you've been kind of following Rag Gamer around YouTube for the last 8 to 9 months, calling them out the pension monument and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just curious of what's going on. So if you know something I don't, then please enlighten us.
It's got nothing to do with you from the start. And yes, I am close. I'm in No Shields. I'm a kick and north away from you, from Sunderland.
I say you sound the same. There's something about your accent. You're not far
He sounds a
from
little
it.
bit like Glove.
Hang on. Here we go. It's going to be jumping the motor at McDonald's in half an hour. I can see it happening. Go on.
Why would I want to see McDonald's? I don't jump in the motor to go
I'll
to
tell you what,
McDonald's.
that's what everybody says, isn't it? Jump in the motor, do it now, meet with McDonald's.
Ultra.
Or Morrison's.
Public Eye's already done it. Public Eye's already done that, man. He did it like literally 5 minutes ago.
No, listen,
all I'm saying is I heard that one, mate. I heard that. Down to Morrison's up there, it was good.
Listen, fucking
The mushrooms didn't like it though.
You're all
No,
getting
did do fuck.
You're all getting hyper over nothing, man. All I want to know is what's your obsession with Gamer? That's all I want to know. Like, as a
I didn't like bullies.
You didn't like bullies?
No, I didn't like bullies. I didn't like people going against the vulnerable. I have a vulnerable child. I have a vulnerable nephew, deaf and dumb.
What are you doing on the internet then?
So can I just
what am
say
I
then?
doing on the internet?
So can I just
I'm allowed to go on the
children?
internet, mate. Why am I not allowed to go on the internet?
I didn't say you weren't allowed. I'm just asking why. If you got vulnerable children, like it's a bit confusing to me. That's all.
I've got a severely disabled daughter. Does that matter?
Right, okay.
No, what I'm saying is, if you're coming on and like you don't like bullies and you can take bullies on,
Well, guess what?
but you've got vulnerable children, I'm a bit confused because bullies would probably come after you and them, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I'm a carer.
In some kind of way.
I'm a carer.
That's my question.
Can I just ask you, right? Like,
who's the lady?
It seems to be you've got
Is that your wife? Hello, Mrs. Bob. How are you?
So, Bob, listen. It seems it's clearly obvious you've got some kind of grievance against Gamer, but all I'm asking is you've obviously explained you've got disabled children or grandchildren, which obviously, unfortunately, that's happened. But Rag Gamer hasn't dissed your children or grandchildren or even dissed you. So
nobody's dissed somebody that's vulnerable. And I'm going to stick up for them vulnerable people.
Right,
listen, it doesn't matter. I don't have to answer you any questions whatsoever.
I know, but you're coming on YouTube thinking you're some kind of big man who's going to do this and do that.
Instead of me explaining to you, go back and listen to the videos. Because I don't know what you're on if you had a pint.
I know, but you're coming across like you're some kind of fucking big man, mate. Just because you're from North Shields. Listen, bro, you know what it is? I don't give a fuck where you're from. You might be from North Shields, you might be from anywhere you want, mate, but you kind of come on here acting a big man just because you think Gamer will shut up. Trust us, bro. I'm not shut up, mate. It's you, mate. It's you, mate. You're coming on here trying to fucking intimidate somebody. You're trying to come on here and intimidate. I
heard you the other night, mate. I heard you the other night. You missed out your head, mate.
You're a fucking mug, mate. Didn't come on here trying to fucking act a fucking big licks, bro.
Come on, yeah, perfect. Got clowns like you sticking up for Gamer.
My understanding is that you called Gamer out, he accepted, and then he's just never turned up. Is that it, Bob, as well? That this is, you've asked.
I wanted to go and meet him,
But this is on behalf of somebody else. It's not a personal thing.
I didn't want the £1,000. I didn't want the £1,000. It was the fact the way it was going on that night. So.
You got offered £1,000 to dig him out.
I've jumped up on your channel here. I didn't really have to explain to anybody, man. I'm your own man.
Do you know what it is, though, bro? Do you know what it is, though, mate? You don't like anybody else.
So what's the situation? So can I just say, what's the situation that when Gamer said he could either have £1,000 or a dog? he got the dog, and you lost out, so because he didn't turn up with.
Is that Michelle?
What's all that? Is that
no,
Lynn?
no,
Is
that's
Michelle?
Spinksy.
No, it's Binksy.
No, that's Spinksy talking.
Sorry,
and
I didn't know who's
completely
talking. There's
different
that many jumping
situation.
in. Michelle,
Yes,
can you
no.
explain? Because you explained it perfect yesterday. You're the only one that's to be sensible, I thought, yesterday.
From what I understand, Gamer's obviously said some things. I think Bob was in the chat, called Gamer out. Gamer said that he would meet, and then it's never been arranged. That's the way I read it. And what Bob's done is, and okay, yes, it's been months, yeah, and it has been carried on months, but I do get what he's saying. He wants Gamer to say, okay, I'll meet you, rather than Bob just turn up and do it unawares. He wants Gamer to know he's coming to give him a good idea.
Can I just say though, Michelle,
he doesn't
right?
want to go and
So-
whack him sneakily. So I get that.
Can I say
Say though,
something?
Michelle, right?
So
listen,
basically, what I was saying was, I was right from the start. He's one of these little people that jumps on and just offers people out all the time.
But Ultra, this is a prime example. Michelle, this is a prime example. Bobcat, this refers to you, bro, right? I'll have my say, you can have your say, bro, yeah? This is a prime example of YouTube, right? So let's have it right. So Bobcat clearly has a fucking grievance against Gamer. For whatever reason, Gamer, whatever, right? So Bobcat comes on YouTube, right? So listen, Gamer, shut the fuck up before you can fucking speak, bro, because I'm going to have my say, right? Because I'm actually fucking sticking up for you. So I've got this Bobcat on a panel saying, I've got Bobcat on a panel saying he's going to do X, Y, and Z. He wants to meet Gamer, blah, blah, blah. He's a YouTube gangster. He's going to come through people's doors. Guess what, Bobcat? You see, you know where he lives. You know where he lives. You're going to sort them out. This, that, and the other. You've never done it, mate. You've never done it. You've never done it, mate. Because do you know what it is? Do you know people? Do you know
He doesn't want to do it that way. That would be a bad way.
No, listen.
Yeah, that would get him arrested. That way would get him arrested.
No,
but listen.
You Mackham clown. You fucking Mackham clown.
No, but listen. Do you know if you were serious, Bob? Do you know if you were serious? Do you know if you were serious? Do you know if you were serious?
You haven't got a clue.
You daft little cunt. Who the fuck do you think you are, you little mug? Listen, mate. Do you know if you were serious?
Michelle, right? See,
This guy from all directions.
You wouldn't talk about it, bro.
Who said
If
public
that's
eye, right?
serious,
Devil's
you wouldn't
advocate.
talk
Devil's advocate, public eye, what you're saying. I understand what public eye's saying, right? You would just turn up and do it. But if this guy doesn't have disabled kids,
turn up and fucking let me finish. Let me come on YouTube and see it.
Jump in on a second. Public eye, let me finish, right? Check this out, right? I understand where you're coming from, right? Because I wouldn't tell you, I just turn up, right? Yeah, right? I wouldn't move off, right?
Just come over the other
side. But let me finish, right? If he does have disabled kids, and just turning up would allow him to, like, Gamer, like, pick. I'm not saying you would, Gamer, but Gamer could pick up the post and get the boy lifted. If Gamer agrees to meet him, yeah, if he agrees to meet him, there's less chance of getting arrested. If you get what I mean, that would be the sensible thing. I get that, but that would be the sensible thing to do if you did have disabled kids, because you want to look after their interests as well. But I'm not saying they are, but I'm just saying, right? You know what I mean?
But can I not just speak to Bob rather than all the bullshit?
Yeah, man.
Listen, I'm going to get off the channel because I can't be arsed with you, Gamer. I'll see
No, wait, give us a minute, Bob.
Fuck off.
I want to speak to you.
And I'll find out who your Mackham pal is and all. If he wants a piece, he can have a piece.
Gamer, I was only joking about it.
Nemo wants a piece of you, man.
It's just why he wants to duck in with a clever cunt.
No, no one is. It's you who's came on with the problem, and to be fair, but I do understand that what got said between me, you, Natural, and Pinch Your Mum, you in the grand. I remember that night now.
Goodbye.
We were
Have a
just
good
pissed
night.
having a laugh, man, and you've took it way too seriously.
Oh, he's gone now.
Well, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, thanks for that.
We're not cheese public guy here. I was listening there for
Do you know
5
what I mean, Joe? People like that fucking
I get what you're saying, but like to be fair, if your husband's got disabled kids, like you would expect them as a dad, as a decent dad, to try and limit the ability. Whether Gamer would or knows another story. He doesn't get that. Like you know that.
What? I didn't
I
even know
reckon
who the
it.
guy is.
Exactly, gamer. Like I say, gamer,
There
right?
was some-
He
I'll
doesn't
tell you,
know that,
Joe,
though. You know what I'm
there
saying?
was some sort of
I get his
conversation about making
thinking.
up
I get
a
his
pension monument
thinking.
for a grand
I get his
fight,
thinking, man.
which was just a
But you
load
know
of
what
shite,
is,
which I
though?
forgot about the next day. And this guy's been sitting training for it for the last 6 months.
Listen, gamer. Listen, this guy seriously is so invested in you, right? Which, in my opinion, is a troll. Because believe me, if this guy was what he's saying he is, and he's so invested in you, he would have been through your door 6 months ago. Guess what? He hasn't been
No,
through
he
your
was
fucking
offered
door, mate.
£1,000 to set up a fight with him or something.
But
He was offered £1,000 to set up a
he
fight with
hasn't
Gamer.
showed his face.
Me at
though,
Penshaw
Timothy.
Monument.
He hasn't showed
He
his
doesn't
face.
want
He's
to go
all
to the
mouth.
house.
He's a mouthpiece.
But he doesn't want to go to the house. He asked him to meet him.
Do shit.
You saying about this fight I got
Wait a
offered
minute,
up at the monument for a grand? Remember, I was absolutely pissed, just gone along, laughing me tits up about it, thought nothing about it. I forgot all about it until months later he pops up on the panel wanting to rip me head off. And now it came out who the guy is. I remember now, but you've gone back 6 months ago, one stupid live, what lasted about 5
But
minutes.
that's YouTube, bro. Fucking hell, somebody chased me about the internet for a
YTA,
year
but
to
listen,
tell me. Somebody
But
chased me on the internet
it's
for
all
a
a
year.
load of shite. I didn't want to meet them,
course.
didn't even know who it is. It was just a load of
But
shite. I
gamer,
didn't know why you so
gamer,
bothered.
gamer, whether you like it or no, right? Folk will take, like, folk had grudges, mate. It is what it is.
guys
I
beating on
piss
him,
people
mate.
off.
Like,
Come on.
none of it's gone
I've
up
been
on the
called
boulevard
everything under the
now.
sun. I get called racist and everything, man, because of some of the jokes I crack or
Right,
some
so,
of the one-liners and shit.
do you not?
Aye, but
So
what
do
my point
you-
is, gamer, right? You know I'm no racist, gamer, right? You get that, right? Yeah, but folk will still think it. It's the same for this dude. You might have only been joking, but he thinks it's real, and he's going to stick to that.
Laura,
You know what I mean?
A true joker will stretch their jokes way beyond their actual beliefs.
I'll tell you what, Joe. I don't think you're racist, mate. I get your sense of humour. It's dark, tongue-in-cheek, toilet humour. When you want to fucking do it, when you're in the mood, like anybody else.
Stay alone now.
Yeah, man. But that's what I'm saying. That guy thinks what he thinks about gamer.
Laura, stay
And
alone now.
that's bed in his head now. If you get what I mean, whether it's real or
Laura,
not.
stay
You get what I'm saying?
alone
That's
now.
how it works. You know.
Laura, say
I just said hello a minute ago to you. I just said
I never
hello.
heard that. That's the first I've heard you say anything.
Hello, how you doing, everybody?
Hello, buddy. You all right? I
Pardon?
want to. No, I just want to say.
Hello, how you doing?
I do get what Bobby's doing. Hey, buddy. I do get what Bobby's doing, and I understand why. Totally get it. Yeah, and if he, but Gamer, listen, man. He's not going to let this go. This has been going on for months now. So you literally.
I'm not going to come and meet them. I didn't want to fight him. He pension mom, you don't like that. You're gonna have to come
just
get
back
me.
down then.
If you
So
feel
just,
that
and just
strongly
say,
about
look, if you've obviously upset the man in some way,
Ooh,
if you remember, do you
big
remember
little
what you
fight
said?
that pension mom, you mean, a grand, which was a lot of
Listen,
shite.
gamer,
Ooh, get out.
gamer,
So you're
gamer,
not
just get
prepared
on
to
your
back-
knees, gamer, get on your knees and start going. If you don't want to fight him, right? That's it.
I'll get public.
Suck his cock or punch his face. These are your options.
I'll tell you what, that
I don't think anybody takes that much knowledge of what AJ says, to be honest. Breaking news in that scar.
No, I'd like him to. I'd like him to come back and please let's have a
I'm not
genuine
talking about him. I'm talking
try.
about me. Is this
No,
what
Bob,
I've jumped
but
on
tr-
back on
you know,
for?
Bob,
This
come
bullshit
back up
again.
and let's have a chat one at a time, and let's try and get this resolved seriously. Because I do get what he's saying. He doesn't want to come and do it without you fucking knowing, Gamer. I'd rather know someone was coming rather than, and I would never look over my shoulder.
Do you know, Michelle? Do you know why I say that? Right? I've only seen Bob Part a couple of times, right? But over on Grippers, he's been trying to go in on me on chat, and he comes up on this panel and throws accusations about saying, "Oh, I'm wondering who you're working for," and all this fucking bullshit. Yeah. So why does he suddenly come at me out of the fucking blue, which I've had a lot of that lately? Who's he working for?
That was a strange question, I've got to say.
Gamer, how can you say nobody likes me, mate?
I think that
nobody knows me, but everybody knows a hell of a lot about you.
Laura
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a choice between the two. I can like you both for different reasons.
Then you had your little fanboy jump up the other night saying, what was it? Oh, I'm defending Gamer because he started on his family, right? I started on you dog.
Oh, that was Mr. Grumpy.
Oh, you're talking about I'm on the bottom of what's like ever in my life, which was today.
No, listen, like Gamer, shut your fucking mouth, right?
No, you shut your fucking mouth. You're talking to me like I get free.
Hello,
All right,
YTA
I'm a
Lady
level
and
3.
Baron, by the way,
You've got
people.
to know
Hope
the
you're
system,
okay.
right?
So this is where I want to jump in. So that is a prime example. So if Public Eye listens to this, he can actually see what goes on when he's not on a panel. Did you just see how Gamer spoke to Ultra there? I don't know Ultra, and nor does Gamer. Ultra could be some sort of mental psycho. I'm not saying he is, but let's just say Gamer doesn't know that. This is what he's like. Instead of watching his mouth, because this is what he done with Bob. He was like that with Bob. Fuck off, ah, fuck him. And then he just realised that he lives quite close to him. You see how the way Gamer is with me? I guarantee you in real life he wouldn't be like that with me in front of us. And I bet he wouldn't with half of the people on here. You've seen him drop them when Bob's put it on him. So my advice to him, if I was his mate, would be to watch what you're saying to people. Don't underestimate people, just in case that person does live near you. Because it's not the fact that people can do him in, because I think everybody can do him in. He just worries when people live close to him. So what? So he's going to be cheeky to everybody that doesn't live in his area, but anybody else in his area is going to not be cheeky to, and he doesn't want no trouble with them. You can't be like that. I'm not surprised that somebody wants to do him in, but I would let Gamer sort this out himself. He's the man, he's a man that got himself into this. He should be the man to get himself out of it.
Let me finish, yeah?
We're good, baby.
I started on you.
I will finish you, you moron.
Your dog's stupid fucking name, and factual things about what you did to your fucking mum. But then he jumps on saying he started on his family instead of started on your dad, mate. I don't even know whether you've got a father and I know nothing about that. So what's that shit about?
Does anyone actually care?
He come up, didn't he?
No,
to
no, I don't give a flying
How are you, Jay?
And then turn around on panel.
It's nice to know that if I need somebody to get some fingers broken, I can call on Gamer.
See ya.
I'm joking.
The finger breaking hotline, how can I help you?
I'll try not to be too sarcastic about it, but has that guy still got his fucking training wheels on?
What?
So what we'll do to end this, because I know Wurzel watches this, and I want him to see this because he might not see it because it's on Bare Bones' channel. And I do want him to see this because this is the person that he is sticking up for, that I threatened to R. So in a minute you're going to hear a video, and this is a warning. There is the R word included, the grape word. I want everybody to be careful. That word is included in this next little video. So if you're a victim or anything, a survivor of this, didn't mean to say victim, a survivor, please stop watching. But the video is going to be at the end, so Wurzel can then go and do his reporting on him, can't he? Because this man is so disgusted, because this is their thing against me, like they're dead disgusted about this, and because we've never heard this on the internet before. So they obviously, because someone else has now done it, they should be doing exactly the same what they've done to me, because you can if you've not said it. I can't do anything about it. I can't say anything about it because that would make me a hypocrite. But the people that gone at me can go at him, like the Under the Blood Red Sky that made a video. Do you think he's going to make a video for AJ? Or do you think Agent X is going to look into his criminal past and find out what he's been done for in the past, even though I admitted it, but she still went and searched my name up? Do you see what I mean? Was it what I said, or was it because it was me who said it? That's where you have to start, thinking and moving your pieces to, because this isn't for what I said. This is for who said it. It's like they've got something over us. So you are going to hear this video now of AJ Smith threatening to grape someone. And I would like Wurzel, nearly there, Wurzel, to follow this up and especially Sherlock, because Sherlock sends voice messages. You know, when like you've threatened to grape someone, he'll voice message you and say, you know, you're rapist and stuff. So wonder if they'll do it with AJ Smith now. I just wonder. I would like to see that happen anyway, because you can't be saying one thing for one person and then not saying it for everybody else. And everybody can say, you know, whatever. I do it with me. I don't say something about someone and then not do it myself. Like, I wouldn't give someone advice and not take that advice myself. So the video is going to come on now, and then I'm going to end it there. Right, so a bit of an edit. No, I'm not going to play the video. I'm not risking this video getting taken down. I will leave... Alexa's starting up. I will leave the link in the comments below. If you want to go and watch it, you can go and watch it. But yeah, it's just more or less telling Wurzel that the person that he's white knighting for has now threw that R word about. So he needs to go and watch that and then, you know, do his investigations like he has on me. And Sherlock needs to contact him and throw, you know, a rapist about and that, like he did with me. Otherwise, then it shows that it's not about what was said, it's about who said it. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'll update you if anything else happens, and I'll see you tomorrow if my channel still exists. Big up everyone, and respect to all the people that are still here, still supporting us, and still seeing things from my point of view. You know, I'm not asking anybody to fully believe us or anything. All I'm saying is, and all I ever have said, is I'll put out stuff and then you can make your mind up. That's all it is.